Lowerbracket Semifinal. WFZ versus 15 Sway. Coming up. I'm utterly surprised that this is happening. But alright, the more games the better, even though I could definitely need a little nap right now. Let's go! Can 15 Sway make it into the top 3? That's what it's about. Colorful and Fortitude are waiting in the final. So far, so good. Definitely the biggest challenge for 15 Sway in the lowest final so far. He has faced Fortitude before, and there he was playing Undead. But now, sticking to Human today, which seems to be the better choice. I have not seen him play against Undead. He is not a player like Fortitude. I mean, they're on the same clan. Maybe 15 Sway is playing like Fortitude now, but I wouldn't expect tanks. I guess he looked very good with the rifles. Could be sticking to them. Could also expand, and that is the case. Okay, Chinese Human standard. WFZ is scouting this, and he was like, oh, okay. Glad I'm meeting a human that is not Fortitude. Glad I'm meeting a human that won't throw tanks at me. But WFZ focuses on creeping first. No insta-harass. Goes for the second rod of Necromancy. Shop far in the back. Okay. And now it begins. Everything healthy. The Archmage gets level 2.5 and a nice pendant of energy.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still corpses. Oh, 15 Sway. He didn't have enough resources. He's wasting so much time. And there is definitely potential for some kills. Oh no! Almost trapped. DK catching a lot of sword hits. First Fiend is in as well. That's another kill right there. But... oh, level 2. That's important. That one kill was really important. Could summon a new rod in 15 seconds. This is damage done. And this is expansion delayed. And tech is running. Good early game. I am pretty sure he's willing to commit once more to get at least this kill. There we go. Oh, stopped immediately. Gets a footman for it. This happens to 15 Sway a lot. And especially in this match, like against Night Elf and against Orc, it's acceptable, I think. But against Undead, you really want the footman for the mid game. Ooh, another kill. Again, 3 workers remaining. Rod is ready. Tech is done. Lich will bring another rod. He summoned so many skeletons, by the way. He's like continuously using these rods.
A player's forces are under attack.
But at least he got this expo up at 5 minutes. That's okay. Once the Lich arrives, it's 4. It's gonna be 5 footmen, I guess. I don't think that's enough. Not against WFZ. He's not shining as much as a Happy or 1-0, but he's still pretty good in this matchup. Especially on Concealed Hill today. He gave Romantic a super tough fight.
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay. Lich, skeletons, let's go. 15 Sway. Got the level 3. Oh god. At least this is working.
Players' forces are under attack.
Attack is started at 630. It's only one tower. 4 skeletons. This is a pretty heavy push. Statue should be coming in a bit as well. First Nova, Coil, Skeleton to finish this. Oh. Aiming for that surround doesn't work. 3 Fiends now at Nova, no defend. Maybe the tech was a little too early. But for now he holds. But there's the statue, and this changes so much. There's regen now. There's one more Nova. There's a coil used defensively. But it's the same problem that WFZ had against Romantic. He's making 15 Sway suffer. He's killing his stuff. But it's not crucial losses at all. Sway definitely stabilized. And now it's waiting for destroyers. And then once we arrive at tier 2 for the human, I'm really curious what we see. So far it's only towers and it kinda looks like tanks. Okay, this is good kills. At least he prevents the human push into the base. There's not much he can do. Without Blizzard, without the footman here. Good statue micro, needs a little bit of repair. Oh, double water elemental. Invest into a tower. They upgrade rather quickly. And takes the time to creep. Mana Stone. Great. But all of a sudden, this is quite stressful for WFZ. Loses a statue to surround. I think he needs the rest of this army. I'm pretty sure. DK alone doesn't cut it. Destroyer form is only at 1/3, so no solution to the water elementals. This is way too effective. Because WFZ is way too greedy for experience. He's losing the second statue as well. This is a disaster. So close. He's not allowed to lose this. It's already bad as it is, but damage control.
The town is under siege.
Okay, this push is of course now a lot faster, as if he retreats, but no statue. Ah, there's a statue actually. Didn't see that. And destroyer upgrade is done. I like how 15 Sway is haunting these statues, but now we have a Destro. 3 footmen only. And no solution now to the destroyer. The momentum shifts in favor of the undead. We went for Burrow already. Okay. Damage on footman is damage prevented from an expansion. What do we have? Double workshop. Tier 3 halfway. This could still be tanks or Knights Gyros.
Forces are under attack.
Did he push him back enough? Did he prevent level 3 for long enough? Tier 3 for long enough? It's rare to see that an undead is not at 50 supply at this point. So 15 Sway found a good solution. We don't see gyros, so I imagine this is tanks again. And for the first time, we see the Pit Lord. Nova, Rain of Fire, the Song of Ice and Fire. was stopped by a Mountain King, as its channeling spell can be disrupted by Stormbolt. Is it enough damage? Yeah, that costs a lot. Definitely. Mountain King down to 50% as well. Lich is dry, but the pit knot looks okay-ish. Didn't run too deep into the base. That's 4 towers. Destroyers don't cut it. Fiends don't cut it. It's tanks. Paladin. Maybe 1 or 2 knights. So is 15 Sway as good as Fortitude in this? He has 1,000 gold. That's not an issue. Lumber is, a little bit at least. Mega Fire again. Blizzard transition. I love it. Position yourself. Oh! Better than the Mountain King does. Position yourself far in the back of your base and cast that spell. At some point, there's not enough reach it. He's investing a lot to keep these towers up. Just counting the seconds for the first tanks. Because then WFZ has to defend. Isn't there time for the undead to expand behind this? Ooh, Nuke gets better with Holy Light. Mana Stone on the Pit Lord, interesting. Second Necropolis, also interesting. Boneyard! Worms in a pro game? That's crazy. Okay, feels like he thinks that he lacked damage. Slow is of course nice as well. Boneyard is exposed. Oh, flies into tower range. WFZ is kinda ready, but how do you get ready for 2 tanks and Blizzard? Well, with Web, that does help. Damage is not enough. Has to TP out. This did nothing except the TP, but it was a trade, so it's fine. Statue runs into the creeps. Since he saw the Boneyard, is he going gyros? No. Another necropolis. Already preparing for this base race. But this is 4 tanks now. Wow. Expansive worm transition and expansion. Shades might help to see the tanks coming in and react accordingly. This makes it a little easier for 15 Sway to do damage, because he can constantly push expansion and main, or both at the same time to guarantee kill. Or destruction. But they're very close here and here, so you can split forces, shift them over, and the worm is almost finished. In the meantime, the human was creeping. Once level 433. That's the golden human age. And we're getting there. Second Zeppelin. More creeping here for level 4. He sees the tanks pretty soon. I keep on saying this, like 2 workshops are not enough. Needs to be 3. Everything else doesn't work. Apparently. Lots of blight as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
How much impact will this worm have? Where's that worm actually? The army already? Yep. Ooh, that's quite a risk to take, WFZ. To go so far away from your bases. What's the item? Didn't see it. Unholy aura. Unfortunate. So he reacts to it with ghouls. That's fine. Should be enough repair. He's mining here as well. Temple of the Damned. Okay. Awesome battle drums. This is a lot of damage. He's not staying in upkeep. He's also not... Ah, he needs another Ziggurat / Necropolis for this to finish. For the next one. So tanks are here, but that should be an easy defense. Still only 2. Yeah, this dragon is quite powerful. Level 3 Pit Lord now. Levels are good. Shop control. Invul is not ready. 15 seconds. And Breaker's coming in. Mountain King not level 3. Neither is the Paladin, I think. Gyros will probably rule if he's focusing hard on them. Flag cannons coming in pretty much perfectly. Tank for distraction. Knights, breakers for the ground.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, that's important. 4-3-3. The region is insane with the double ring. With the first Banshee out. Only for Curse at the moment. Still researched. 70 versus 77. Oh, quite a few gyros. I'm very surprised if this works. Rain of Fire, even illusions. But this worm, he needs a coil. He needs a coil. He's gone. The TP was too late. Oh, that is a monumental loss. Without the worm, like this worm costs so much. And the destroyer is falling as well. 15 sway reigns in the air, and that's usually not what you can afford. A little bit of hero nuke, but the Paladin is ready, is safe as well. Expo is under attack, but it's getting repaired at the moment. Gyros are, like, he's in control of the gyros. They are not really useful anymore. These are abominations. Ooh, another coil. But there's a big heal potion. This Paladin is safe. Maybe he didn't check the inventory or something. Archmage, a little exposed. The 7 supply worm loss. Oh boy. Expo is done. And he's killing so much stuff on the ground. Even without Blizzard, doesn't want to hurt his own units. He's losing fiend after fiend. WFZ. Oh! Clever nuke. Forces this Archmage back. Trying to rebuild, maybe? He has no lumber because the ghouls are constantly necessary to help defend. Oh, without lumber you can't build an army. Again, WFZ holding on to dear life. You never want to tap out with 4-4-3 heroes. But this expansion. is running for such a long time. Gold difference is getting bigger and bigger. Upgrades are getting better and better. 0-2 already.
Forces are under attack.
Okay, one more try. A-bomb is tanking quite a bit, but 15 Sway is just collapsing on him, right? It's only 2 fiends. And then A-bomb. That's it. No destroyer, no worm, just a TP out, and not enough damage. Against Fortitude, he tried Necro Wagon, or Wagon pushes. That didn't work. The Banshee house is gone, by the way. There's still issues with lumber. Did he sell the Boneyard? That was probably the most useless worm tech I've ever seen then. Not sure if he lost it. Like, it was here. Hard to reach for tanks. I don't know, man. Next expansion. He can't even break the first one. How is he supposed to break 2? Oh, this wasn't repaired. The Rain of Fire is pretty good. Lacks A-bombs at the moment. 15 Sway might be in time. Yeah, but it's so many knights. Oh my god. Nova is good. Cleave is of course good as well. Maybe even Howl would be nice. It is Howl actually. No Cleave. Gyros are again used. Level 5 DK. The Pit Lord is forced into an invul. Hero Focus is mighty powerful now. Bash. Invul Potion there as well. It burned through 2 already. 66 supply only. This Nova and Hero right clicks are putting in some work. Level 4 Paladin though. 55 supply. Uh-oh, Stormbolt on that ledge. He has nothing to heal himself except this one coil, but for how much longer? Mountain King is reaching around, has the Stormbolt ready. Should have the Stormbolt ready, but there's also a coil. So he gets it here. Stormbolt connects, but just a tiny bit too late. Not using the Holy Light. Level 4 here now as well, level 2 Bash. Archmage has a TP, has a potion, he's safe. And so many Holy Lights. Staffs everywhere. Down to 2 abominations. A cannon tower even. Mana is an issue. Another coil. That was the last Stormbolt for a bit. Oh, but Bash has to go for the TP, and that's again an expansion held and even repaired now. WFZ expanded behind this. That's absolutely necessary because the main gold mines are dry. He took out a couple of knights. That's pretty impressive, given the fact that he has neither destroyers nor worms anymore. There we go. The foggy approach. Let's try to kill a lich. But with the mana stone and statues, that's not that easy. Counters the hero focus, but it feels like every hero focus is pretty much useless. It's soon time to consume the stone. Oh, the Pit Lord! Invul Potion again! But this means there's no invul on the lich. Fiend again. Just eaten by knights. Coils are good. Oh, no TP this time. Nothing to save him. Needs to power through, but how? It doesn't seem likely. Nova! Oh, so close. Of course there was a stab. But that's the DK falling, and WFZ so desperate. This poor guy tried pretty much every single unit Undead has except Necromancers. And it didn't work. Oh boy. Gonna get the DK back. He holds his Expo. The second Expo was never built. It's just towers there. Same for the bottom right. There's not even towers. So 15 Sway retreats. 52 supply only. Undead heroes! DK is back. Needs an invul. Has some gold. And the expansion for 15 Sway is done as well. He has no gold! That changes quite a bit. Did he queue this town hall? If not, he's effed. He didn't. For such a long time, this game looked so good. 15 Sway. We go back to Water Elementals. Second Tome of Retraining in this game. Pretty much no production at all. Again, the issue of not having lumber. Thank you, Flo the Pro. And the Prime sub. Here we go again. Going for that Pit Lord. Mana on the DK is good. That should be fine. Howl of Terror is diminishing the damage by 10. That's quite a lot. Gyros take out the Destroyer immediately. That wasn't worth it. The Pit Lord falls. So no Howl anymore, but he's blocking his own Mountain King. Is he forced into this invul that early in the fight? So far there's Holy Light. WFC has pretty much nothing anymore. As long as the statues are there, the heroes can do it. But Stormbolt again. No inventory. Just right-clicking on this. Oh, okay. Invul potion transferred for... That's the last one, though. There's more Stormbolt. There's even Holy Light. Might be forced into Divine Shield. So can he finally kill that Lich? There's staffs. The staff is on the Paladin himself. Lich last second. Is he... Okay, transferring. He's trying to... It didn't work. Oh, that's another coil. And that is the necessary damage. Both third heroes dead. How about the Lich? Stormbolt, right clicks. He's not in front. He can't block. Is it enough? Oh my! He's even getting the Pit Lord back. And the Lich survives. But it's all about the mining now. No Paladin. No mana on the Mountain King. Acolytes being slaughtered. But here we go. Coil Nova. Or at least Coil. Here comes the Nova. He wants this Archmage gone. Invo potion. 7 seconds. Super close to another Stormbolt. But I don't feel like he's in killing threshold anywhere. The Paladin is not coming back. Bye-bye Archmage. Level 5. Desperation nuke. Trying to surround, but instant counter surround. I don't think he can kill this Lich. Oh, the counter surround didn't work. And there was no coil. No way. Mountain King survives. Almost has another one. This game. What is this game? Knights approaching the Acolytes again. Constantly long distance mining. There's a nuke. Now. Is it enough? He needs a couple of hits. Oh, Bash. Oh, Stormbolt. Oh, Knights. GG. What the hell? What an insane game. 30 minutes. It all came down to hero focus, and it was so close. It was about 5 mana points. So close to coils. to either save or nuke something. But there was a level up, and then you got the Stormbolt again, and the Knights were there. Poor WFZ. He's suffering so hard since the beginning of the day against human. Always tanked. Ouch. Thank you, Yukami, for the 2313 sub. Okay. Craziness part 2, I'm all up for it. WFZ about to be eliminated. 15 sway, 1 map away from 3rd place in this. At least 3rd place. Whee! Joikami is gifting some subs. Thank you, man. Five times. Seems a good day for you. And how brave is this 18-year-old kid, by the way, to go back into water elementals instead of expanding or securing another base? He had the towers up already. He just has to put a town hall there somewhere. Ufajan, what do you do? Concealed Hill was the crazy game against Romantic, where it went down to the very last building. Oh boy. So, what do we have now? Still waiting for the one day where the Chinese humans will bust out a Pally rifle build. How do you react when you get tanked 3 times and 2 of these games were incredibly close? This must feel really bad. He almost had that game. We weren't blessed with too many great games today, but this made up for it. Glad to see you react to the end of that game. I had to wait for it. So, is it expansion again? At least he's not expanding immediately. So he secures level 2. WFZ is really aggressive with his skeletons at expansions, but it seems like it's not enough. Maybe it's not the best use of his resources, but on the flip side, it's 6 skeletons. 8 skeletons you get for that. What happened to the nap? Well, that's not necessary anymore. I woke up from this. So again, damage on the DK, creeping a little, moving over. Acolyte confirms this creep and confirms the expansion. And with that, probably another tank game, but we'll see about that. It's funny how different Chinese, Korean, and European humans play. How much they put emphasis on... oh boy, that's... Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh boy. GG next. Thank you, Ataria. Thank you, Ekvik, for your subs. Okay, he's hurt. He has to move back. This is again very delayed. But we've seen this before. In the game against Romantic, where I think WFZ left the harass with level 2.7 or something and still wasn't enough. He prevents level 3. That's great. Thank you, Promised, for the sub. So, European humans never play tanks. Chinese humans always play tanks, seemingly, now, against Undead. Korean humans are like a mix of both. I wonder why that is. Thank you, Deathwing, for the 2-month resub. Nice stream. Thanks! So, level 2 Water Mental, range attack, DK, again, hurt, but more kills. And a bigger delay on this expansion. And an even late attack, of course.
A town is under siege. Player's forces are under attack.
Gets the last one. Okay. Again, he identifies the lack of a tower here, but Ro almost runs in this round. With 2 fiends, decent block, but this is taking lumber now. And this is what delays attack. The gold income is stable. What he needs is lumber. And 15 Sway is always using his little moments he has for creeping. So level 3.5. Good. How many peasants died? 10? 12? At this point? I think about 10. But except for the tech, everything seems fine. WFZ stays on tier 2 for now. Three fiends, new rod. It's all expensive. Okay. No crazy wagon push. Six footman. Oh, scratch that. 5 footman.
Player's forces are under attack.
His excessive use of Rod of Necromancy. I wonder how many rods he buys each game. Like 6 or so? 7? That's a lot of gold in the end. Every Nova is 1 kill, but 1 kill only. 15 Sway plays completely without defense, right?
Player's forces are under attack.
I haven't seen it in game 1 and I haven't seen it before. Texac the expansion. Always interesting to see. Can call militia then. Blacksmith. This looks like tanks again, huh? But there's gonna be undead tier 3 when there's still no tier 2 for 15 Sway. Oh, nice block this time. Footmen aren't able to reach the acolytes.
Player's forces are under attack.
This is the first time when WFZ is not losing his momentum to this footy dive. buys him even more time than he already has. And since we get a couple of towers, this definitely looks like tanks again. With the pressure... Oh boy, that's a lot of towers. Jesus.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Okay, here we go again. What does it do? Pretty much nothing. Just more footman kills. This time he invests more into footmen, right? But this time it doesn't do anything. Ghouls are ready, just waiting for the call. Coach, put me in! Put me in! Not yet. So tier 3 is done. He's pressuring again without a pit lord. It worked quite nicely, didn't it? On Northern Isles. It also did work nicely on CH before.
Forces are under attack.
Easy defense. But killing a castle without wagons, without a pit lord, that's rough. Thank you, Splunge, for the 5 month.
A town is under siege.
Okay, here we go. Same play we had against Romantic. There it didn't work. We have water elementals level 2, so we need a couple. Like, once this destroyer is gone, the water elementals reign over the wagons, but this is kind of rough without anti-air.
A player's forces is under siege.
Double workshop again, not triple. I don't like that. He's kind of no, he could go for it. Ooh, disease cloud already. That was expensive. And no tier 3. Quite a good push. Last game on this map, disease cloud came in a lot later. Blizzard transition also a lot earlier this time. I like that he has his acolyte still here. I'm King about to die. I had to go for a potion.
Are under attack.
1,500 gold. There we go. There's limited time to do damage here, and I'm not sure if it's enough. Oh, a Nova would be great. Oh, Archmage Nuke, almost dead. Invul potion, has a heal potion and a heal scroll as well. The Mountain King is pretty much naked. Problem is, no mana on this Lich. Dark Ranger with silence first? I could understand Black Arrow Skeletons here. Oh, once the tanks are out. Can't commit anymore. But 50 supply and the bank is empty. still. 15 Sway is doing a great job holding this. It's not too crazy expensive. It's just repair and a couple of peasants. And 2 tanks are rolling. Mountain King joining. But do we have a staff? We have a TP. Well, that's not what you want, really. Staff is on the human side. No workers anymore in a couple of seconds. Burns so much mana. But the arcane is finally gone. So no mana burn anymore. But here we go. Blizzard, 2 tanks. Onto the Black Citadel, but it's an easy defense. Just cost a TP. But what now? Move all the way across the base. Then the human has a town portal again and pushes you again. That there's only 1 corpse here. It's kind of worrying. It should be more.
A player's forces are under attack.
And again, Legion do 1. Maybe WFZ is the most unlucky person in all of Warcraft. He always gets rings. He always gets the auras he already has. It's seriously impressive. 2 meat wagon. Everything here healthy again. Sun is shining. Worker feel good. Heavier on knights this time, huh? And a sanctum for breakers.
Under siege.
Do we have a staff finally? No. And no arcane. That's a lot of Nova. And level 2, so we have Black Arrow. And did he enable it? I think so. Tough decision to make for 15 Sway. Attack, defend, let the towers and peasants die, and then save your castle at the end. Okay, WFZ is happy with this. Second Necropolis again to see everything earlier. There is actually no TP. Ooh. Always incredible how much time you get with just 2 tanks. 3rd Masonry, by the way. EHP of this castle off the charts.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, free reign. This is the 4th game of WFZ against tanks today. And maybe it's the first time he's actually breaking an expansion. And that would prevent tanks. Double wagon. Heavy commitment. Knight is here to take care of it. Castle down to 50%. And 15 Sway is so far away. No TP. That's the castle gone. He finally does it. He's finally breaking it. King of this castle is now WFZ. And yeah, have fun, support tanks on 1 base. Tank drop, but there's towers. This looks really good. Oh, the tech tree to something worthwhile is so long. No breakers, no knights, no tanks. He is down to footmen and casters. Casters? Priests and swords. Cast. Double Temple of the Damned.
Players' forces are under attack.
What to do now? 15 sway. I don't know. Last ditch effort, I guess. 6 tanks. WFZ needs to react to this. He does. TP. There's still no TP. Okay, there is on the Chinese. So there's Web. There's 1 kill. There's 2 kills. Holy, the damage output is pretty sick. He's stuck. Half of his army is stuck. For a second at least. But that's it. 15 sway taps out, and how nice that it finally works. And the desperation is over. That was hard to watch at times. Because WFZ was trying so hard. Alrighty. Game 3. Of course we have to go full distance. My nap is, yeah, no more, I guess. There we go. It's gonna be decided on Amazonia. And every time we see WFZ on Amazonia, we have to look back to WCA 2014, where he played a pretty crazy game against TH on this map, where it felt that undeads cannot win against this. We get a tiny little break here, so I'm gonna refill my water as well. Be right back. Amazonia, let's go. It's probably gonna be tanks again. It's probably gonna be expansion again. But on AZ, it's usually doable to break these expansions with heavy pressure. Five tank games. Fuck my life. One day. Yeah, against the Night Elf earlier, against Sini, he played 1 base here, right? Yeah. I cannot see this. No. 1 base from a Chinese human. I can't see this. No way. So WFZ, please adjust your creep route.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh. Why? I don't get it. There's a lot of educated people in chat. Why would you go for this creep spot that puts you further away from the opponent's expansion? I mean, here it should add up since it's not a fast expansion. Level 2 before. But isn't it always better to go for this camp? I really don't know. This time he's in time. Can he slaughter 5 peasants again? Last game... He's moving back? Wait, what? He's not creeping the natural? He's super low on resources as well. Ooh, creeping now.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is late. This is already a win for WFZ. And he's here. And he has 4 more skeletons. Can he prevent level 3? Mud golems go to the human. Footman is slowed. Water elemental almost dead. Oh, pump fake. Gets level 2. Okay, that was big experience. Going for the rock golem. He's getting stunned. Oh, so close. Okay, Archmage got it. But more losses. Level 2 again for this DK after the harass. But no more rot. This is okay. For a hard creep camp like this on Amazonia, this is okay. But he can't prevent level 3. This time he has the resources for this expansion, even though it's late. Later than usual.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now step back, wait for tier 2, wait for Lich, wait for more rods. And maybe even healing, like he's still tanking with this decay. Good thing for 15 Sway. Easy access to Zeppelins again.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, did he just deny it? It's not level 3. Okay. And 15 Sway feels comfortable. Moving out on the map. With the arrival of a Lich, that's dangerous territory. One tower. Finished. Okay, this is okay. It's time for attack very soon. Just waiting for some lumber and then press that button.
Players' forces are under attack. Players' forces are under attack.
It feels like WFZ is playing this so slow. Focusing on the level 3 before. Yes, he killed some footmen, but he gives his opponent time for the SimCity. How many rods do we have? 2. This looks defendable. Good amount of footmen, good position, 2 water elementals, more mana in the tank. It's just buying time. Statue comes in now. Okay, he's going for defend even. He hasn't done this before. Oh, if he snipes that statue. Oh, Archmage, that is not supposed to happen to you! Big potion saves him right there. No more coil, no more mana. That Archmage tanked the nuke away. That could have been game right there. One more fiend shot or split second later with the potion. And that life ends here. Fiends cancel the second tower. Only mana burn at the moment. How about the main? Nothing. Oh, a Shredder. Archmage close to 4. Good damage on him. And it looks like it's time. time to rush the undead base. But the tower is gone. Free reign for the skeletons. Oh, this is not supposed to happen. Level 2, he can eat these skeletons for more Nova. He has another Nova. Ay. 15 Sway needs to be brutal in the main, but the DK is here. Acolyte's already evacuated. Skeletons raised as well. Zeppelin comes in, but I don't think he has a shot of killing this gold mine. Skeletons only at 40%. Lich has another Nova. This denies mining, but that's about it. He's never killing the haunted gold mine. Ghouls are in for defend. Tech is done, so reproducing acolytes is no problem. One more 40 falls. Yeah, has to defend now. Ooh, that's a lot of corpses. That is a lot of corpses. And this arcane tower is just desperately put in the far back. WFZ can afford to step back. Get the new forces. Get a solution to water elementals. That's destroyers already in the works. Castle tech on the way. One workshop. And Sanctum. No double workshop. Huh. Oh, is he building something here? No, he's not. Okay, next fight. This time with the Mountain King. Good mana on the undead heroes. Lots of storm bolts as well, so he needs the coils defensively. I think nuke is not an option. Level 4.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 2 Nova. It's not looking too good for 15 Sway. Breakers and gyros. And 3 breakers queued already. Okay, level low. Okay, 2 towers. 1 destroyer. That doesn't help so far. Buys 15 Sway a little bit of time. How many fiends? 4. So 15 Sway can't fight at the moment. Needs more time. Even flying machine production doesn't go instantly. But again, the economy suffers. It's still a 10 supply lead, but it's an underwhelming MK. It's an overwhelming Lich. Tower still stands, but Echo is wiped out. Down to 1 base. It's 15 Sway, and this was expensive.
The town is under siege.
So far, WFZ does what WFZ does best. What WFZ does best. Pressuring expansions, and it works like a charm. Dark Ranger again. Temple of the Damned very early. It's about to break this. 15 Sway has to engage. To put damage off of the building and onto the units. It's only breakers. Going for the Paladin. Wants to take the heal out. Web is ready. Kiting a little bit back. All but 2 gyros out of this fight. Gets a Fiend. Okay, that was sweet. Level 2. Need to wait for the cooldown of Web. The others are finished. Dark Ranger is in trouble. Holy Light. Interesting. Nice nuke, but not ending up on the Paladin. Maybe there was a misclick. Maybe he wanted to nuke. Destroyer micro is good. Can't save that Fiend no more, though. Dark Ranger's back in this fight. And it looks like the Militia could be fodder. Is that Black Arrow? No, not yet. Waiting for the level 2. Oh, I love the kiting so far. On the other side, 15 Sway always gets Fiends, and that's pretty expensive by now. Ooh, holy light. Anti-magic on Fiends will be so good. But okay, walks into the corner for additional experience for the Belt of Giant Strength. But this is a TP out. 15 Sway stabilizes his Echo. Going Knights now. Sundering Blades, always an early upgrade, I feel. With the Chinese. They seem to love it. Over the first attack upgrade, which I don't like too much. Blocks the barrack spot. Doesn't give you like that much in comparison. Like, it's pretty on par with the first attack upgrade, and you get that attack upgrade for Breakers and Knights. And you can continue to produce Knights, so I don't know why he goes for that so early. He's breaking upkeep anyway, so that's also not the reason. But whatever floats his boat, right? Maybe he's giving 15 Sway too much time. I mean, I get that he wanted a level 2 Dark Ranger, and we all love a level 4 Lich. And he's playing this very careful. Yes, he's also... Wait, Master Training? Waiting for these upgrades to kick in. Thank you, RM Matze, for the 3-month resub. That's a lot of gyros. That's 15 supply living dangerously. Upgrades 0-1. Okay, that's fine. I don't think he has enough Fiends. And he flies right into the destroyer. Ooh, the flak cannon. Or the damage in general. I don't think there is flak cannons, actually. That could have been way worse. Okay, anti-magic is ready.
A player's forces are under attack.
There is Stormbolt against Possession. Will he use Possession? Or Ghouls in the expansion. I like that. Forces a reaction, opens up a flank. Or forces one knight. But it was a little bit of distraction. It gave the undead the shop. Wait, what did he buy? Invul in the dark? Great. Nothing? Okay. 63 supplies. Still a full group of flying machines. Okay, he was waiting for this invul. It must be time to push now soon. He's waiting. We have an invul on this Archmage, Orb, Staffs, Devotion Aura, nice find. Okay, is this the deciding fight? Good damage on the destroyers again. No web at the moment. Ooh, one destroyer down. He's in the middle of these gyros too. Oh, knights get possessed. That's at least one. I don't know if he wants more. But where's the Lich? A little bit out of position as it seems. That Knight doesn't do too much. Stormbolt here. Does he want to invest a coil? Nope. Needs it for a nuke later. So, air is gone. Gyro's useless. Possession again. Oh, staff out. That was a nice solution to this. Silence on the Mountain King. No more Stormbolt. It's free though. And here we go. More fiends getting slaughtered. Looks like 15 Sway got this nuke on the Paladin though. 70 supply against 20. Oh boy, did he get annihilated in the air. Banshees are gone. X Factor possession doesn't work. And there's another Stormbolt. Soon, once the silence is off, but he nukes again. Can't staff. This is it. Paladin gone. Healing as well. DK is about to fall though. He has an Invo Potion. Can dodge the last Stormbolt. Level 5. Is this another crazy late game? Stormbolt here. Didn't dodge it. Exposes the Lich a bit, but Coil is ready. He's somehow surrounded there. Abomination blocks the way out. Where are the reinforcements? No lumber for WFZ. This Lich is... No, he passes the invul and dies! A split second too late. Yeah, that must be it. Orb of Corruption gone. Down to 40 supply. Expo still up. WFZ gave him way too much time. This push seemed so good. And then he just crapped. Is creeping, and 3 Destros against 12 Gyros. You can do the math.
Forces are under attack.
So, since this is WFZ creeping red spots, this is again the Unholy Aura. Must be, or Cloak of Flames or something. Oh, Ancient Django is actually very good. What do we have on the other side? Helm, okay. Main gold mines about to end. Paladin is back. Level 3, man, that was a big kill. But this one was bigger. Level 4, and still no lumber. 1 ghoul alone. Doesn't want to bring upkeep. Tough. What to do now? You can't go air because of these fellas. Fighting on the ground is super tough. Because how to kill knights without magic? One more all in him. But with 50 supply. Banshee Possession seems to be the Hail Mary play. If he takes out 4 knights, that would be the play. Okay, main gold mine's empty. That's what WFZ was waiting for. Invest everything into potions and try to break this expansion. And then either do or die. A lot of the human supply is useless. I mean, they get the flying machine bombs now, but they will still be useless. That's 12 supply. And he has a lot of peasants, which can be morphed to militia, of course, but... Undead should have higher army supply, selling literally almost everything. I guess that's it now. Doesn't take the acolytes with him, could eat them. We have no death pact, by the way, only dark ritual. Items: 1 mana, 1 healing, 1 heal scroll, an invul, and then another invul. It's time to go. Is 15 Sway ready? 2/2 upgrades, super powerful. Invul, heal scroll, invul, heroes are ready for sure.
A town is under siege.
Pressuring a little, trying to prevent more upgrades, won't work. There we go. Storming the Banshees, possession everywhere. These need to work, but he staffs a lot. And oh my, nuke, but Divine Shield. We have 1 knight again, but I guess that's it. Banshees are out of mana. These possessions were not the game-winning move, or were they? 2 undead knights. Flying Machine comes in. Good against casters now, actually. Lots of damage already on the Paladin and the Mountain King. Fiends are still suffering hard. Militia are coming in to the play as well. Still 71 supply, and WFZ is plummeting down to 50 again. Looks like it's too much, but never underestimate the hero nuke in combination with silence. As long as there are statues, but how long will there be statues? Paladin silence, can't go into Divine Shield. Oh, staff out. Lich in trouble, Invo Potion. Archmage in trouble as well. Survives 1 nuke, I guess. But only 1 more Nova. And then that's it. Mountain King used his Invo. Archmage still has it. He wants this Nova. He wants this Nova so bad. But staff. Archmage, the only remaining hero. Dark Range about to die. Needs a coil or a potion or something. Transfers the potion. Invo Potion before Nova. But Knights are chasing everything low. Statues not available anymore. Lich blocked, actually. Okay, Nova on the Knights. No hero kill. Statues are coming back. But I guess that's enough. Oh, the Acolytes took out the Peasant line. There must have been a ghoul or something. Because usually that doesn't work. Ah, okay. He just put them in the fight. He can mine again. DK is very, very, very exposed. Human heroes kinda back. At least the Paladin. Hits the silence. Archmage in trouble. No holy light. DK dies. And he knows there was a TP. WFZ loses to 15 Sway. The 18-year-old makes it into the top 3 alongside Colorful and Romantic. None of the players in the top 3 is older than 25. That is quite cool to see. And WFZ, man. A tragedy to see him play against Human. Because he's trying so much and rarely anything works. So, yeah. Unfortunately for him, didn't end up. But we have our final 3. The winner bracket final tomorrow is Colorful versus Fortitude. As you can see here. And 15 Sway, definitely like one of the best results in his career. Not too bad. Good run for him. What's the prize money, by the way? 86 for 3rd. WFZ made like $60. It's fine. But tomorrow we send out 286, 153, and $86. I'm looking forward to this a lot. Warm up to our ESL cast starts tomorrow at 11. Apparently, we've got 3 matches: winner bracket final, lower bracket final, grand final. Nice to have double elimination back. So set your alarms if you go out tonight, so you're ready again. So now I take a little break. I need to eat stuff, which I didn't do today. And then in an hour, we're back with the Rising Star 11. Sign up will open in 6 minutes, and we are at 146 players already. We have 1 more hour. And we only need 55 more players. Can we make it happen? Any one of you guys who's not signed up, go risingstar.com, sign up. You find us on challenge for the first time. Make it 200. Make me proud. Make me happy. Community, show your best. We're fighting for $150, and you can meet a lot of cool pros in the grid. We have, of course, Happy, the 9-time Rising Star champ. We have Kivikaki again. We have an X-Lord. We have Foggy. People from all over the world, basically, take part in this. And we want a huge, huge, huge round 1. So help us out. Would be great. Would be a great sign that the Warcraft 3 community is alive. Would be a great sign for our sponsor that it's worth it to support this cup and the season. You can help by just playing games. Isn't that wonderful? I guess it is. So guys, see you in an hour. Sign up for Rising Star Cup and get some food, and then I'll be there with Remo. See you in a bit.